Happy New Year to everybody, 2019. I'm here again on IG Live. I just made a slapper, man. About to export it out of Ableton into Pro Tools. Put that mix on it. Let y'all get a little preview of it in Ableton. So with a hit, wave a hit one time. Some R&B type, hip hop type something. Tell me what y'all think about that. Coming with none but heat off the planet. Do my little breakdowns in there. Bring all the sounds in for the chorus. That piano sick. Yeah. A little sample one time for y'all. Up and coming producers that's working with Ableton live right now. And I'm about to export it into Pro Tools. So first what you do, you want to build a folder. Get you a folder. Primarily put it on your desktop so it'll be easier to find all the stems. So where you go to File, and you go to Export Audio, and then say render track. It's gonna be master, individual tracks, select tracks only. You want to go to all individual tracks. Make sure that's highlighted. Type wave, of course. Sample rate 44.1. Everything else is normal, is good. So you export it, and then it's gonna ask you where you want to export it to. So you got to make sure you export it to the right folder. So I named it already January 6th, which is today, 2019, R&B Piano Man. That's what I named it. But I want to make sure you go click on the left side, where it says desktop, you want to find that same folder that you named your beat. You want to name your beat according to that folder. So I named it R&B Piano Man Wave. So I'm going to make sure I click on that folder so it exports all those stems into that particular folder. Then you push save, and then it's going to export each file. Make sure you have your tempo in your mind, so when you go to Pro Tools, you can set the tempo with the same tempo as in Ableton, which this tempo is 89 beats per minute. So when I get the Pro Tools and open Pro Tools up and get the setting everything up, set the tempo at 89. So right now it's exporting each track, each sound on its own track, which is called a stem. That's a short process. I had like 11 tracks, so it's exporting all 11 tracks into this folder. See, Pro Tools, I like mixing better in Pro Tools. You can mix in Ableton, but Pro Tools, I just like mixing better in Pro Tools because that's where they're gonna do their vocals at. Whoever do the vocals to the song, or if I do the vocals to the song, I like to do my vocals in Pro Tools because I have all the plugins. Um, it's real easy to work the plugins and all the tricks, all the little different mixology tricks. I know them better in Pro Tools versus Ableton. I haven't got to that part where really recording vocals in Ableton, which you can. Um, but yeah, Pro Tools is much better for me. So it's exporting it now. I got so many beats, man. I'm starting to get overwhelmed with. Hey, what's up, Venus? Shout outs to my girl Venus. She's a dope producer, engineer, singer, writer, actress, model, dancer. She do it all. That's my girl. She's from Brazil. Um, y'all see her up in here. Y'all gonna see her up in here more for 2019. Doing her thing, you know. Go get her album. She got albums out on iTunes, Spotify. Her videos. Go check her videos out. She's a very talented individual. I love working with her. She showed me so much um, in engineering. Like, she got a degree. Like, she ain't playing. She beautiful and talented, and she's extra funny. She could be a comedian too. Like, she have jokes off the top of her head. You'd be like, that came out that little girl mouth. That came out that beautiful woman mouth. Wow. She got jokes. I'm telling you, hey Vetus, I miss you. Come on by, man. Anytime. You already know you welcome, sis. I'm gonna wave to her. Um, yeah, y'all stay tuned for that album, Fire Beats and Bars. That's my album I'm working on right now. And you can go get the cake. The cake over is out right now. The cake over is on Spotify, Tidal, Google Play, Amazon, Apple Music, all of that stuff. Plus my website on Bandcamp. Y'all can pick it up there. The cake over is slapping. 18 songs. My first single on the joint is Losing You featuring Mr. Fab. I got 2 songs on there with Orlando Brown. My brother's vocalist in Do Damage. Do Damage actually is on 2 songs that he produced on that album. He's singing on 2 of the songs on the Cake Over album. So, I got my nephew King the Rapper and Alonzo Mark, my partner, Zodiac Killer, we call him. He did the beat for that. That's Action Pack MCs. That song go hard. My other little bro, Ye, Mr. Wet, you know what I'm saying? He did 2 joints on the album. My boy Marcus Smith, he did 2 joints on there. You know, Girls All Pause and No One Can Tell Me Nothing. He produced those 2 tracks on that album on the Cake Over. So, okay, exported now. Hey, what's up with it, George? Let me wave at George one time. Man, I'm exporting this track from Ableton into Pro Tools, and about to put a mix on it and then put it in my library. Man, I've been just making so many beats and not organizing like I should. So I can find. I mean, I can find them, but I'm making it easier for myself to find them. Plus, premiere them for a potential client faster versus me opening up the Pro Tools session or the um, Ableton session. I can go straight to my iTunes player and put up my playlist of beats and then have them already mixed and arranged, and they can, just pretty much a rough draft of it. I ain't gonna put too much whammy on the mix because it's gonna get mixed over anyway. Once the vocals get on there, I'm gonna fine tune them anyway. All right, so I'm gonna go out of Ableton, close that up. And thanks for everybody coming to my IG live, man. I'm getting more in tune to doing them, and then I throw them on my YouTube channel so everybody can see that I actually be in the studio, really working off the planet. Give tips, pointers. Sometime I'll do the commentary on what's the latest hip hop news, the beef, the and other stuff. What I've got going on, ice cream and cake and the TV. You know. So now I'm about to open up Pro Tools 10 HD. that takes a little bit to open up, but just bear with me. How everybody else doing out there? I also do. We also do it off the planet social media promotions. So if you need promotions to get your views up, to basically get your fan base up, with subscribers, views, um, website visits. If you need visits for your website, followers, Instagram followers, Twitter followers, just overall social media promotion. Because I got so many different um, pages with a lot of followers, a lot of friends. I got a lot of Facebook groups, which is about to expand. Like I just hooked up with this one guy that's about to. I just got another avenue to get more Facebook groups to actually promote my clients to. Okay, so I'm gonna open up, create a blank session. Now remember, you gotta put that tempo in. I'm just gonna create a blank. First, I'm gonna make sure that I create a session on my G drive because I got an external G drive, and I advise all you artists and producers get you an external G drive or any kind of external drive with a nice amount of memory on it, and do your sessions, your beats in that drive. Like every time you make a song, save it to that drive and be created on that drive from the beginning. If something happened to your computer, you always have that on your A drive. I done messed up and made a gang of beats on my computer and the whole computer crashed or virus or something, and then you stuck. You got to recreate a bunch of beats all over, which I still got a bunch of beats on my computer that I need to transfer and save. Actually, got to go into the session and then save it to your G drive for all the files, all the waves, and all the whole sequence, can be on your G drive or whatever external drive that you have. So, okay, the name of this session, first I got to find the G drive because I got Pro Tools sessions in my G drive first. I click on Pro Tools and then I go to my name, Bobby Drakenit, and then save as. So I'm saving as. It's going to be on my G drive in my Pro Tools folder in G drive. Save as. Then the name of the song was January. So that's 1-1-6. Hey, what's up with a loose 10? A loose 10 just joined. So that's 1-6, January 6, 2019. I made this beat, and it's called Piano Man because I got some dope pianos in there. I started off with the pianos, playing the piano first, so that's how I named the beat. It's actually R&B Piano Man, so it's kind of R&B hip hopish beat. So I can know, like, if somebody wants R&B, I can go to those type of beats. If somebody wants straight hip hop, I put the hip hop something in there. I genreized the beat. Put the genre with the beat. That make it easier for you to find your beats when you got a gang of beats just all over your playlist. I learned that, man, just making a bunch of beats, and then somebody be like, "Man, I want this type of beat." Then I'm gotta go through a gang of beats, just random beats that ain't got nothing to do with what they trying to do. So now I'm getting a little bit smarter for 2009. So this is R&B 2019. I'm getting a little bit smarter, working way smarter, not harder, and finding the particular beat that the client or potential client wants to rock over. So this is R&B piano man, piano man, piano man. And actually, I'll put that piano man beat so I can just know that's just the beat and don't get it confused with an actual song. I'm gonna start doing that too. Make sure beats have their own title as a beat, and a song has its own title. By the time it become a song, it's gonna get totally changed. The name gonna get changed anyway. But to find it, when you bouncing it from Pro Tools into your iTunes player, that's what I'm gonna do. So bam, I got that. So you save this session, then it's gonna load up your session, which is blank. So then you gotta go to File and Export. all your audio from the folder that's on your desktop from Ableton. So I go to import, which is in file. You go to file, then you scroll down to import audio. Then another box gonna pop up where it says open, import audio. Then it give you all the options from applications, desktop, documents, downloads. So we on the desktop because that's where the Piano Man stems are. So I open up the Piano Man stems, and then I go to all the waves that's involved with the beat. That's all you want to click on is the wave. So you hold you go shift and click each wave. Bam. Go down the line. Bam. 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 I click down there all of them until the end where the master track of the whole, you don't want to export the whole beat into Ableton. I mean into Pro Tools because you already got that in Ableton. You just want to import your stems of the sounds because you're about to mix each different sound, each different wave, each different track into Pro Tools now. So that last one at the bottom, that's the whole wave, the whole overall song. Don't export that in because that's just an unnecessary track that you're going to have to. And then you convert. You go down to the bottom. It says add all, convert all. You want to convert the highlighted stems. Bam. Now it's in your clips and import box. So then you push done. Done, and then it's going to say choose a destination folder, which is already made up for you. And then it's going to import all those tracks or stems into Pro Tools now. Right now it says processing audio. You could do the same process in Logic, Pro Logic, Cakewalk, Cubase, whatever program you use, you can pretty much do the same thing. A lot of people like Logic because you can make beats in Pro Tools just like you can make beats in Ableton. I just like Ableton and Logic better for making my beats and then mixing in Pro Tools. But a lot of cats I know, like my brother, Do Damage. He makes slappers in Pro Tools. You don't need to go to no other program. You're gonna do the vocals right there, do his mixing, everything right there in Pro Tools. Because that's his thing. He like making beats with Pro Tools. He got the same sounds. He got the atmosphere. He got all of the different modules and stuff. You can bring all them different sounds up in Pro Tools anyway. So that's his preference. Everybody has their preference. Some people like Fruity Loops. Some people like Reasons. Some people still on the old school MPCs, Tritons, and Trinities. Man, as long as it works for you. They got some other different machines out here now, too, with just straight touch screen. You making beats on the screen. Like that. I forgot the name of that one machine this one cat brought over here that was, that produced, I think he produced for Shady Records, one of the Eminem producers that came over here. And I forgot his name, but he brought a machine over here. It was just a screen. And it was dope. Like, he was making beats, like, right there on the screen. I think it had a little pad, but was more of a screen. Okay, so now audio clip options. You want to put, it says new tracks and clip list. So you want to push OK. Make sure new tracks is clicked on or highlighted. Then you push OK. Then it's going to bring all the sounds up. See the difference? See already the difference how it sounds when it's in Pro Tools? I ain't touched the button yet. I ain't pull a lever. I ain't pan nothing. It's just a beat how it sounds. So like I said, you gotta go. I always go jump straight to that tempo. Make sure that tempo is right, so I won't forget later on. And you go to the corner. Like my tempo box ain't showing. Sometimes it just be hidden for some reason. I bring up Pro Tools and it'll be hidden. So you go to the far right where the little arrow is pointing down, and you click on it, and you're going to see zoom control, transport, MIDI control, synthesization, minimal, and all. You hit all, and then that box will show the count off, the meters, the tempo, and then there's a little man. The man is lit up. That means the tempo is set already. So you click that man to unhighlight him so you can actually type the tempo. What was the tempo? 89? 89, and then you push enter. Bam. Tempo is 89. So now when I exported it into Pro Tools, it kind of jumbled everything around. So I normally have my kicks, all my drums at the top. So I'm kind of just moving. I'm moving things around to make it easier to find. See our solo stuff. Got our hi-hats right there. So I got the kick, 2 kicks up in there, hi-hats, snare. I got some shakers going on, so I put all them together by each other, you know, so I can. That's a string part right there. So now I'm looking for like the crash. I think I got a crash up in here. I want to make sure all my drum sounds is by each other, man. Make it so much easier when you mixing. That's the bass line right there. Hey, what's up with it, Pete? You like that? My boy Pete. Petey Wee in the building. Happy New Year, my big bro. I'm in here making some slaps. I made the beat a little while ago, so I'm mixing it in Pro Tools right now. You like that, Pete? Happy New Year to you, bro. Okay, now that I got my arrangement of all my sounds on the tracks that I want them, then I bring up the mixer, which you could go command equal sign as a quick key to bring up your mixer. This is one thing I always do too. I put my tag. You got to put your tag at the beginning of the beat, man, you producers. Because the cat, but some cats are slick. They know how to bury your tag in the beat, put something over your tag, and, you know what I'm saying? Give the producers their credit, man. Especially if you ain't paying them up front. At least let them get the credit on the track, man, that you putting out or whatever. So I got my tag, so I'm going to go to my tag, which is in my, go back to import audio, And then I go to desktop because I got a folder straight for my tags, which is in my everything folder. So I go to everything, and then I got what I said, OTP tags. I got a few different tags, but this is the one I've been using the most lately. This OTP drop and tag. So bam. You can hide. You can. Off the planet. That's me previewing my tag, but I make sure I put that tag at the beginning of all my beats now. You know, let them know Off the Planet made this. Bobby Drake. See what I'm saying? And then he turned it up a little bit. Because that beat come in so banging, you want your tag to be able to be heard too. Off the planet. Not too loud like that, but off the planet. Let them know. So now you go back to your mixer. Now I'm about to go back to the mixer and just really get to fine tuning each sound to the track. Off the planet. So I really start with the drum first. It got a little thump to it already, but you know what I'm saying? You can always, put the EQ on there. I got so many different equalizers. I'm gonna go with the regular standard one for right now. And then I got a lot of already preset equalizations. So I go to that first, and then I work with it. I work with the tone of the kick as I go along. As I listen to it more. They got massive, punchy kick. How I want it. Do I want it more punchy? See how punchy you got? I just added a punchy kick, basically a punch equalization preset. Then I go to the compressor, the DYM compressor. So then I'm gonna compress it. Oh, and then another thing you want to do on your lever, on the track lever itself. Okay, where is it? Bass kick. You want to go to kick. Okay, kick. It got kick thump and kick tight. So it's already tight, so let me put a little thump to it. See that difference right there? But back to what I was saying with the lever, you want to bring your lever, the volume lever, down to like negative 0. .2, usually like 0.2 or 0.6. It goes 4. I usually go 4 to where I start my mixing for that particular sound or track. But I see some food just came in the building, so I'm gonna come back to y'all in a minute after I finish eating. And I'm doing a little more mixing on this. I don't want to bore y'all with all the in-depth details of mixing because it's a process. It takes a while to get the right tune of each track. Bam. All right. So y'all stay tuned. Be back. Off the Planet Productions.